Hey everybody, Arthur here with another unboxing video. Today we got Marvel Legends Vintage Wave Black Widow. As you see, she comes in that typical Vintage Wave packaging. It says blasters in multiple languages. Got the cool little artwork right there. And you get to see everybody from the wave. That artwork's name on the back. And a little bit of information in different languages. Let's go ahead and get Black Widow out of the package. Black Widow out of the package, not looking too bad. She comes with 2 accessories only, and they're 2 identical accessories. She gets 2 pistols, which we've seen before. Not too bad. 2 pistols, you know. Could have been just 1 pistol. And as for the figure itself, the only reason I got this figure is really because I got the deal at Toys R Us, the buy one 40% off, because I was not going to get this figure. In fact, I almost didn't get the Punisher because it's just like justifying the cost. And the main reason isn't because it's Black Widow; it's because they reused the Mary Jane head. It just doesn't look right. They repainted the hair in a weird, like, it's orange. So it's a redhead, and they did the darkening to the end, but it's just sort of, I can't even have her standing next to Mary Jane because they're going to be identical twins with different color hair. And if you've seen the, upcoming Black Widow that has the motorcycle, like that one has a different head sculpt and has a different body sculpt. I know she's showing cleavage, which I don't really care about, but there's the fact that these vintage waves are just kit bashes. Like, they're just reusing so much stuff and not really doing too much unique sculpts to them. And then what's even worse is, like, I got like a slice or like an indent in one of her boobs. I guess I could say battle damage or something, but you can definitely see that mark on one of her boobs. Articulation wise, she can look left and right a little bit. The hair does prevent. She can look more to her right than her left because that hair definitely blocks it. You have to like bend her head down a little bit. Looking down, she can look down quite a bit. Looking up, not so much because she has that whole chunk of hair that's just pushing against her back. Arm articulation. Arm goes out, and hair does restrict it on this side. Let's see if it does it on this side as well. It does, so you'd have to like turn her head to the side, and then you can get the full rotation. She gets the single joint elbow bend, and she gets these like cool little gauntlets. Those are actually, those are glued in place. I thought they were going to be loose. I do appreciate that. So she does get the wrist rotation, and she gets wrist bend, which doesn't really want to do it. It's sort of up and down. This one does it this way. So, not too bad. She does get that G.I. Joe ab roll, sort of ab crunch, which looks really good, honestly. Like, on this figure, it does not look bad. And it just bends and moves just nice and smooth. If you bend it down far enough, you start seeing, like, the gapping a little bit. Belt is a loose piece. I wish they just would have glued it in place just like they did these little gauntlets up here. But the actual symbol on her belt is pretty clean. They're probably like, hey, we got to do this new, so let's make sure it's clean. But I really do wish this was glued because it's just sort of blah. And then does she have, nope, no waist swivel or anything. It just goes straight from abs to, it's like she's wearing one giant cat suit. Leg split that much, so not much for splits, which I wish you would be able to do more with her legs and everything, like doing splits and everything, because she is Black Widow. She's fights hand to hand. She's agile. Like, give us some Spider-Man articulation for Black Widow. She gets the double jointed knees. She got that thigh swivel too. Can't really Thigh cut right there. And then she does have the bend and pivot. It's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Would not recommend. Like, and another reason I got this is because I don't have a Black Widow. You know, that's another reason. Let's see how well these guns fit in her hands. Hands are very similar to like how the Punisher was. Like, they're just crunched up. Like, not putting accessories in is a challenge. There we go. So yeah, so she can get some good poses and everything with her guns. See, her belt, as I was messing with all that, the belt just flips all the way around. Honestly, when she's all posed up with their guns in her hand, I'm looking at this figure. I really don't see Black Widow, but you want to know who I do see? And it's not even Mary Jane. I just, for some reason, just get this vision. I just see her as Kim Possible. That old cartoon show that I think that was on Disney. But that just, it looks like Kim Possible. It doesn't even look like Black Widow to me. I mean, she's going to go with my Avengers, but I don't know. Like, the figure itself, if you don't have a Black Widow, I guess it's okay to pick her up. I really don't feel that she's worth more than $10. Like, I really don't feel she's a $20 figure at all. I mean, I'm pushing it when I'm saying that she's like a $10 figure, and that's just my opinion. But this sort of sums up my unboxing and review of the Vintage Wave Black Widow. If you guys like what you saw, hit that thumbs up. If you want to see more, subscribe. And as always, I want you guys to have the best luck hunting, keep on collecting, and have a wonderful day.